This is, look at this. I'm going to ask, who brought this? Okay, Deborah, don't tell them what it is. How many of you all know what this is? You think about it. You think about it. Who knows what this is? What do you think it is?
I think it's a dancer thing.
A what?
I think it's
denture thing? It's a denture thing? Like holds dentures? Okay, what do you think it is?
a radio.
Oh, guess what? She was right. This is like a toy, like an old-time radio. I guess you could put your dentures in there if you wanted. Maybe some of y'all need to find out. So, okay, and yes, ma'am.
It works, but please don't turn it on.
It actually works, but don't turn it on. Now, what kind of temptation is that? It works, but don't turn it on? Why don't you want me to turn it on?
I don't know what it'll be on, and I think it's just going to be static.
Okay, it's just, well, all right. All right, I'm going to leave this up to you. This is really true. Would you like me to turn it on or not? You really wouldn't. Okay. You want to, okay, I'll tell you what. Believe me, every part of me is tempted to turn this on just to find out. She said, if you didn't hear her, she thinks it's just static. She's afraid what's on. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, if you kids would like to find out what this sounds like, or you adults for that matter, if you want to, you can see Deborah, and will you let people try to listen on after church? You can do that, not during church. Okay, good. All right, I'm glad to hear that. Okay. But now, boy, I really want to know what's going on. So, is there anything that we can learn from this old-time looking radio? I'm having a hard time here. Sometimes it comes right to me. You have an idea for me?
Your temptation.
My temptation. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. My temptation. And, I mean, when I first opened it up, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if this works. Because I'm really curious, I want to find it. Does this work? And then when Deborah said, don't turn it on, why is it that when she said, don't turn it on, boys and girls, that I really wanted to turn it on that much more? Why is that? I mean, I thought I wanted to do it, but when she said, don't do it, then I'm like, man, I did all I could without violating your request. I tried to get around it did all I could. And the Bible tells us, it doesn't talk about the radio like that, but it does talk about temptation. Tells us about the law. One of the reasons God gave the law, we had that long series on the 10 Commandments. And God said, thou shalt not, thou shalt. One of the reasons God gave the law was to show us that whenever God says no, and we say, well, I want to do what I want to do anyway, or God says, do this, and we say, well, I don't want to do it, even though you said to do it, it tells us something about our hearts. That our hearts are prone to do the wrong thing and sin. And so what do? Here you are. You're tempted. Deborah said, don't turn it on, but I wanted to turn it on. And I thought, I could think, let's see, what are the ways I should think about this? I could say, well, I'm the pastor. I get to turn it on if I want to. And it is true, I'm the pastor, but does that give me the right to do what I want to do when she asked me not to do that? That's disrespectful to her, isn't it? And I'm not trusting her. She has a reason. She didn't want me to turn it on. And so even though I wanted to, I trusted her reasons and said, I need to show her the kind of respect by treating her with the respect that she deserves as a person who's made in the image of God and asked that of me. All right? She didn't ask me to do anything like break the law or anything. I don't think you did. Anything against the law, the police aren't going to come and arrest me or anything. So you got to watch that. Okay. So I was tempted. So what do you think? You think, wait, I don't have the right to sin against Deborah. And if I sin against her, I would sin against my Lord. Because I wanted to turn it on that bad. I don't have the right to do that. And I say, Lord, I'm just going to be content and trust you to help me that I don't have to have this turned on for my life to be complete and full. Though afterward, if you want to turn it on for me, I will not argue with you about it. But everyone has those temptations. And this is sort of a fun and silly one, right? I'm not tempted to put my teeth in here, though, by the way. Okay, all right. But everyone has temptations. And when you come to that temptation point, you say, wait a minute. Do I have this right? Die to myself. You say, God, would you help me to think correctly? And then ask God, would you help me by your Spirit to honor you in my response in this temptation? And the Bible tells us this, the Lord knoweth how to draw, or how to deliver the godly out of temptation. So you're going to face temptation all your life. And I hope that this radio is going to remind you of temptation. Thank you for your help on that. Thank you for bringing that. That's very, very good. Let's give this box away to somebody. Boy, would you like to take the box since you knew what that was? Okay, very good. Thank you. Y'all can go back to your seats at this time, okay?